WATE 6 on your side, Storm Team.
Good afternoon. I'm Assistant Chief Meteorologist Victoria Cavalieri. We are weather aware today as we're continuing to track the threat for strong and severe thunderstorms that are going to start moving through portions of East Tennessee shortly. Let's get you up to speed on our current tornado watch that is in effect right now for all the counties shaded in blue. Remember, they did expand that to include portions of southeast Kentucky. It also includes Knox County, Blount County, Loudoun County, Anderson County, and Union County, as well as points west. This tornado watch continues until 5 p.m. Eastern Time this evening, and a watch indicates that conditions are favorable to see some tornadoes today. If you get placed under a tornado warning, that's when you need to take action and make sure that you're getting in your safe place. Looking right now at Crossville, we're continuing to see some gusty winds. Not the prettiest picture out there. I've got this facing towards the west because I'm watching those storms that are currently back near Nashville. Temperature-wise right now, we're on the warm side, 74 downtown, 70 in Maryville, 73 degrees currently in Gatlinburg, and 71 right now in Tellico Plains. Winds continue to be gusty and strong across the area, even though the thunderstorms aren't here just yet. 38-mile-per-hour sustained winds in Fentress County, 31-mile-per-hour winds there in Loudoun, and 37-mile-per-hour winds currently in Gatlinburg. Let's get you up to speed as well on our power outages. We've got at least 2,000 customers without power in Monroe County and at least 1,000 customers without power already in Knox County. Now, power outages are going to be a big concern this afternoon. That's why it's important, if you're going to be receiving your weather alerts through your phone, you've got to have that phone charged in case your power goes out. Storm Tracker 6 radar right now had shown a few showers moving through Morgan County into La Follette. Let's kind of show you what's going on back to our west, though, because this is where the line of storms is. And we've got several severe thunderstorm warnings right now for portions of the Nashville metro area starting to approach the plateau. So this is going to impact our plateau counties shortly. Remember, we had you guys from that 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. time frame. And again, this line is going to move really fast. So once it comes through, there's going to be the potential for some very strong wind gusts. Our entire area is under a level 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather today. The better opportunity to see some stronger storms continues to be over the plateau and into the Southern Valley. That's going to be the area that we really hone in on in case there may be some rotating storms. But everyone this afternoon needs to take that threat seriously. Damaging wind gusts going to be a big concern as well. That's in the high category. Tornadoes in our medium category today. One thing to mention is that we do have some really strong winds aloft. So that may result in some power outages and down trees, but because we're seeing such strong winds higher up as well, that could make it difficult for some of these storms to root down to the ground. Something we're going to have to watch over the next couple hours. But again, the biggest thing to know is that you've got to be prepared and have a weather plan in place. The ground is saturated, so down trees certainly going to be possible over the next several hours. I briefly mentioned the timing earlier, 1 to 3 p.m. for the plateau, 2 to 4 p.m. for the valley, and then about 3 to 5 p.m. is when we're expecting that line to move through for points east of us. Everyone continues to be under a high wind warning today with gusts up to 60 miles per hour in Knoxville, gusts up to 80 miles per hour for those highest peaks. Have multiple ways to receive your weather alerts today. Don't forget the NOAA Weather Radio in Knoxville right now only sporadically working, so you've got to have your WATE weather app. You got to watch us on air and online. You want to have multiple ways to receive those alerts this afternoon. The timeline forecast continues to do pretty well, 2 o'clock, and now we're seeing those stronger storms over the plateau. Closer about 3 p.m. today to 4 p.m. That's when that line moves through the valley. Gusty to damaging winds going to be an issue. Remember, if your area does get placed under a tornado warning, you want to be somewhere away from windows and doors, the most interior room of your home. And if you have a basement, that's going to be your best bet. This afternoon, we're up to 74 degrees, cooling things down tonight, dropping into the 40s, a little bit cooler for the weekend and much quieter. 59 tomorrow. The 7-day forecast has us with some drier conditions for the start of next week.
Victoria, thank you. And coming up next week, the